it was literally just 11 on the clock. I looked up and I was like, and then it turned, and then I pressed start, and it turned 11:12. Anyways, 11 on the clock. Shakti Shiva Tarot here for another read. Let's get into it. Descendant invitation. Interesting. I think we saw ascendant in the last one. Descendant invitation. 37. 10. So there's an invitation on the table. It could be the door opening to a new beginning. Let's see. 11th house community. Aquarius. Something about the hands. The moment your hands touched, or the moment your hands touch, or someone reaching out to you. Oh, there's 3 hands actually. I didn't even see this one here. This is, and I love it. So they're all kind of pulling and like touching a part of this mandala. So it's like together they are co-creating this beautiful web of life, right? And that's pretty much what community is all about, is like different hands coming in to help the whole of creation. Finding your tribe, coming into community, working in your community, friendship, valuing friendship, valuing your community and your friendship. So there's going to be maybe some kind of invitation from a friend or from something that has to do with community building or community living, or yeah. Anyways, we're going to keep going. Anything else from this deck? Divine Creator, Holy Spirit, allow me to be a clear channel for those watching. All right. So we've got transits, climate, and Virgo, digest. Once again, the hands. Someone's going to be reaching out a hand. Somebody is lending you a hand. You could be helping somebody move. You could be helping someone with a project. You could be, just bringing forces together. Someone is going to reach out a hand and offer you something. There's an invitation, and it's an offer on the table, and it's coming from somebody in your community or a friend. We've got Aquarius and Virgo on the table, and I feel like it is coming in with these transits that are moving around in the sky right now. Retrograde, Saturn going retrograde, Leo, Jupiter in Leo. We've got that full moon that just happened in Aquarius. Something about coming out of this sense of, maybe for some of you, you've been feeling stuck, you've been feeling restless, you've been feeling like you have no direction, feeling lost, directionless. And it's like these, this climate, these transits, and this invitation that comes in is going to give you the ability to create something in the community. Some kind of sustainable project or daily routine. All right, I'm going to keep going. 12th house. So we have the 11th house and now the 12th house. 12th house is Pisces, the world. This is like the world card. Change, expansion, growth, completions, coming full circle on a completion of a project, or maybe this is unfinished business, but could be like other, working in the community and working globally around the world, traveling. Something global, like environment related. Pluto transformation, and the 9th house faith, which is Sagittarius and Jupiter. Pluto is Scorpio. 10th house is Capricorn. Oh my gosh, Saturn. Saturn, Capricorn. So we have 11, 34, and 33. We have 6, 55, 49. Interesting. So the 9th house faith, transformation. I'm telling you, there's something about your spiritual gifts that are coming online. They are going to potentially help the world. Like, this is like global. You're going to be international, globally known. Like, maybe you become there's some kind of invitation from someone in your community that is like gonna change your world. It is gonna be like an opportunity for you to share your spiritual gifts with the world, and it is going to transform your life. Some kind of invitation is coming in, and it is going to transform your life. Let's get more. Woohoo! All right. So what else can you tell me about this transformation, this ninth house stuff that's coming in? So we got inner child, playful, happy, enjoy the present moment, live life to the fullest. Yeah. You know, being with your friends and in your community, and just, this is going to be something that is going to, it's going to be joyful. It's going to be playful. It's going to definitely help with your inner child healing. It's a project. It's a goal. Something that has to do with business and career. You are going to be massively successful. And I feel like it's global, international. And it's something about like building some kind of community, sustainable living, daily type of transformational project that's very spiritual. And, but there's a lot of pride and jealousy attached to this. So people maybe, it says walls, let your guard down, self-preservation, pride, jealousy, ego. So some people are going to be very jealous about this project or invitation or this next level glow up. This, like, if you go global, if you go international, if you start traveling and working, and it is in connection to, man, something that is really passionate and like literally fills you up with joy. It is like something that literally fuels your inner child, because it's something that's like a passion project. It's a goal and something that you've been working towards. And maybe, you know, maybe people were like doubting you and, you know, jealous and kind of causing energetic interference with their doubts and their jealousy. And it says detach, trust, free fall, have faith that all will be well. And I feel like that is the most important message. Like, don't allow these naysayers or negative people or people saying like, you know, that your dreams are too big or unrealistic. Like, that's BS. Okay. Inspiration, productivity, creation, bring out the creations within. I think you've spent a lot of alone time thinking about this creative project, these creative things that you want to bring to the world, potentially even like spiritual gifts that you've been wanting to maybe like put in some kind of framework so you can gift it to the world. And you've been doing this behind the scenes. And you've been alone in this. You've been working really hard towards this, and you are about to receive your rewards. You are about to receive an invitation that is going to change your life forever. And don't jump at the first invitation, because, you know, I feel like you got to make sure that it feels right in your heart and in your gut. It's not something that just looks pretty. It's like the right numbers or whatever. You got to make sure it feels right in your heart and in your soul. Okay. Springtime. Some of you guys potentially have been working through the spring alone, feeling alone, just really working on building your goals, building your career, and you are about to see and reap rewards for all your time spent, all your hard work spent. And then we have soulmate, and it says, I knew you were right, but couldn't admit it to myself or you. Wow, that sucks, right? Let's get some tarot on that. But it's like somebody obviously kept their feelings. Compatibility, companionship, your best life partner. This person felt like you were the perfect partner, that you were the right match. So this person felt like you were the perfect match made in heaven. They wished for you. They knew you were the perfect companion for them, but they did not want to admit it to themselves nor to you. So it's not like they were lying to you. They were literally lying to themselves, because they couldn't even admit that you were the perfect match. And so maybe you felt like this person just treated you like you didn't matter. And yeah, brought up a lot of fear and anxiety, feeling trapped in this fear and anxiety, because it's like, you obviously, if you're a soulmate, you feel it. You feel that same connection. And maybe you felt crazy for feeling this connection because they weren't expressing or reciprocating those feelings. The Hierophant. This one's actually the Hierophant. The last one, it was the Emperor, and I thought it was the Hierophant, but whatever. Taurus energy. See, he's got the wings behind him. He's being backed by spirit. This is a spiritual connection. This is a higher level connection. 5. So we have 5, 5, 5. This is a spiritual connection. Like, it was ordained in the heavens. It was fabricated in the heavens. So it was perfectly, like, you guys were perfectly made for each other. Like, the divine creator knew exactly what they were doing when they created you. It's like you were made perfectly for this person, and this perfect person was made perfectly with you in mind. Okay? What's up, Chili baby? And I feel like there is an opportunity to come into a higher level of commitment. This is the marriage card, commitment, but it's also unconventionality. Like, this is, it could be, okay, yeah. So, like, I feel like, interesting. I feel like in the past, this is somebody who has remained single. You know this person. There's somebody that you know. Whether you had a relationship with them or not, this could be an ex-lover, an ex-friend. This is somebody, it could be somebody from your childhood. But definitely it was like this was someone who wanted to remain single and wanted to remain in this shadowy energy of the devil, more Capricorn energy. So, but it's very interesting. So this person, does this person fear commitment? Do they fear marriage? Is that why they wanted to remain single? So let's find out. And I feel like this is what this person is starting to realize, is that Libra at the bottom of the deck, Justice at the bottom of the deck. It's like they can't like put these feelings on hold anymore. Holy crap. Whoa, Chili. Whoa, Chili. Chili, 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 Chili. Waking me up at the wee hours of the morning wanting treats. Holy crap. The King of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Like, look at this. This person's hot for you. Look at how they grip. They grip. If you know what I'm saying, using that wand to manifest. Manifest what? Manifest you. They are hot for you. This is somebody who has a fire lit inside of them for you. And with these two cards together, this is like this person thinks about you when they're alone. And when they are gripping that wand in their spare time, alone, or the other version, but this is very masculine energy here. And they are like legit, like there's this deep passion, but it is this desire to manifest. So what this person is doing while they're thinking of you doing this is potentially, intentionally or unintentionally manifesting this. Commitment, long-term commitment, legacy, a solid foundation. This is family, home. Now it's interesting because, like we saw in the past, this person's obsession was with being single. The 9 of Pentacles, alone and single, seeing themselves in the garden by themselves, alone. This was their vision, always, right? Now it's shifted. Now it's changed. What changed? You. You entered this person's life, and they can't seem to get you off of their mind. And maybe they've tried, but this is someone who is coming in. Wow. with a changed perspective. Okay, let's just get a few. I already did these. Let's see what else really quick, and I'm going to close out because I got to go. So, Hierophant, marriage, King of Wands. This person is hot for you. Hot tamales. The Ten of Pentacles. Like I said, they want the family, the home, the marriage, conventional or unconventional. Through the court, not through the court. Maybe this is just you guys have your own little ceremony, your own little party or whatever. But this is wanting a home, a solid foundation. Do you see the home, the dog, the grandpa? 4-4, twin flame, facilitator, expansive growth. Wow. Maybe for some of you, when you come into a union, you become this. You become this together. Twin flame facilitators. This is the legacy that you leave behind. The legacy. This is the community. These are two cards of community. The 10 of Pentacles and the community card, the 11th house. This is potentially what you're building, is a community, a living community, a sanctuary where you will be twin flame facilitators, helping other twin flames evolve. Wow, I love that. Okay, let's just close out with some wild unknown. Wow, that's a lot, but okay. The forest, I'm going to put those back. The maiden, the Bardo, and the mystic. Okay. So you're in the liminal space. The maiden is like, okay, the maiden goes into the forest, into the darker places, loves those shadowy nights, likes that more shadowy, toxic energy, but needs to grow up from them. There's no longer space for this toxic energy, the shadowy energy. We need to ascend from this, from the maiden to the mother, to the crone, ascending. And so work on your shadow. This is potentially where, some of you are at, like in this maiden energy, this dark night of the soul, shadowy energy, but it's to evolve out of there, right? You're in this liminal space. Use your higher knowledge. We've got green eyes here, blue eyes, dark green eyes, dark blue eyes. Use your higher knowledge here, okay? I feel like there's an opportunity here for you guys to truly ascend and come together and be these spiritual leaders, these twin flame facilitators together. This is your mission. This is like the invitation. Wow, this is insane. I love this. And you guys are going to travel together. You're going to have a sanctuary. You're going to have your community. And wow, la que quiero. It says de la misma cosa somos. This is the song, La que quiero. I'll probably put it up. The Polish ambassador. Parrots. There, you guys are about to, oh my gosh, you guys are about to talk this out, okay? You are about to have a conversation with this person who maybe you were just friends with. This also reminds me of the movie Just Friends. Go watch it if you haven't seen it. Be yourself, be yourself. Faith in me, okay? La que quiero, faith in me. This person wants you to have faith in them because they are your twin flame. And it may have started off as just friends, but in about 9 days, 9 weeks, from friends to lovers, Euros Gamos has already ignited this soul. What did I say? Something about the hands, bro. All right, I'm leaving it there. Bye. Oh, let's do the cow ray. Ask your yes or no question before I lose time. I gotta go. Okay. Cow ray. Go ahead and ask your yes or no question. No. Oh my God, that is a hard no. All 5 face down. Big no.